Hello, crafty people. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'd like to show you how to assemble the set of 2 snowy pine trees from SVG files at Dimensional Paper Cuts at Etsy.com. The files come with both perforated score lines as well as solid score lines, and you'll get both sets. In your file, you'll notice that there are 2 bases and 2 trunks. The longer trunk goes with the larger tree, the smaller trunk with the smaller tree. However, they're the same diameter and the bases are the same. So that way you can make 2, they look cute in a bundle, sitting around. It'll be a great winter decor piece. Let's start with the base. These are the panels that'll fit on the sides, and we're going to shove them to the side right now. But we're going to go ahead and put this on the top. That way we don't forget to do it later, and it'll be all set when we are ready. If you put this, there's no way that you could put this on last. So let's just get some glue on there, and then it'll be nice and dry when we're ready for it. Okay, there we go. Let's continue with the tree top. You'll see in your files there are 2 pieces, one shaped like this, one shaped like this. I went ahead and fold all of these up just to get them going so they'll be ready when we are. This piece is going to go where there is no glue tab. So let's go ahead and put this down here. And it'll only take a second. I like to just kind of match it up against the lines, make sure it's nice and centered there. Go ahead and flip it over, make sure it bends back and forth good. Okay, now we're going to start closing the tree up. This side is where we're going to add the glue. Get some down by that point. Okay, now when we're going to fold it up, and when we fold it up, we're going to make these lines meet. There we go. All right, and we're going to hold it there for just a little bit. Make sure it's secured, and there we go. The trunk piece looks like this. Very easy to put together. Go ahead and get them folded, get them ready to glue, and then just flip them outward. We're going to put some glue here on this. Okay. All right, so here we go. All right, now before we glue this up, we're gonna stick this in and adhere it to the bottom. Now this is a very tight fit, very tight fit. And I did that on purpose because no one wants their trunk flopping around out there. You want it to stand up nice and straight. So once you get these in there, yeah, doing it's not pretty, but that's okay because it will be when it's done. Just like that. See, it was a struggle to get it in, but once it gets in, there's nothing bent. It'll keep it nice and straight. Just put glue on those tabs. And we're going to fold this down. Hold it for a second. Okay. I'm going to press it against the table to make sure it's secure. And there we go. All right, now we can close up our tree. Let's add some glue to the large tabs, being extra careful to get in the corners. The corners are probably the most important right now. And I'll show you why. We want to make sure that this fits up square, and it will. See, it folds right onto itself. But you're gonna... Okay, we're gonna let this dry for just a second. Okay, now I think this is setting up nicely. So let's go ahead and attach the trunk to the base, which we are going to use with the same technique as we did to get the trunk to the tree top. So let's go ahead and add the glue there. I love that these go together so fast. Okay, let's go ahead, hold that down for a second. Make sure our tree trunk is straight, which it is. Yay. All right. We are going to put these top glue panels on the inside. So let's go ahead and add glue to all of the top ones. Just make sure they're on the inside, not the outside. All right. We're going to put that down, and it just folds right in. As you can see, it's just a box. It's just like opening a pizza box. Okay, now that the base is somewhat dry, I went ahead and added the covering panels to the side, which hides all that gluey ugliness that I had on there. So now all that's left is to add your snowy panels. The snowy panels fit right in there. Easy peasy. Let's go ahead and add some glue to that. Okay. I want to make sure that there's glue all the way up to the very tip. That's kind of important. And especially on the sides. I'm going to smear that in there. All right. Just make sure it's at the tip and the sides, because that's where you're going to meet your other panels. All right. So it fits right up in there. Just like that. Then let's go ahead, and you'll see that with this next one, they meet up. Little drip, I guess you'd call it, right on the sides, and the sides will always meet up. Yeah. All right. And see, I should put a little more glue on the sides there. And then they meet up at the corners. All right. Now let's go ahead and hold that. I'm gonna set it off to the side. And basically, you are done. So let's look at the pretty one again. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, because I'm going to be making lots and lots more files. All right, have a great day, and thanks for crafting with me today.